what we could have done in the United States is to kind of marry the disciplines. For example, epidemiology, biostatistics. Doctors can go and say, I'm going to use you and let's do things together. Whereas in Turkey, biostatistics is still an existing field. However, they are seeing kind of technicians, not collaborating partners. So we are trying to kind of increase the awareness of biostatisticians being scientific partners rather than being technicians that help you run a couple things in the computer. And it's really great, it has a huge potential. So right now, what we are working is that I had 2 postdocs visit me who are completely funded through the Turkish equivalent of NSF, which is TÜBİTAK, and there are a lot of potential grants that can be funded through the marriage of TÜBİTAK and NSF, which have both these programs that kind of bring Turkish and American partners together, and they get reviewed at both sites. So we are working on that kind of stuff to increase these scholarly exchanges. And so why Hacettepe? I said that, and one of the other reasons is that there are foundations already there. SUNY system and Hacettepe and in more general, more Turkish university have been collaborating on education side, and we are trying to get that to next phase of graduate studies. So we are trying to establish dual degree master's program so that we can enjoy those benefits of the marriages of the 2 institutions. So I already had 2 postdocs that are, I think there are going to be 2 great papers out of it, hopefully, we'll see. And scholar exchange. When I was there last summer, we talked about kind of bringing professors here, actually teach here in a semester. It's very hard to be experts, even in an academic department, it's very hard to have experts in each single field. In Turkey, for example, one of the professors in Middle East Technical University was the head of the State Institute of Statistics, which is a really great institution, but this guy is an amazing publication record, and he's excellent and expert in sampling. So he's like, well, can I come there and teach? That kind of collaboration is what we need. Actually, in today's budget crisis, that's exactly what we have to do to offer these great depthness and the expertise of our department to the students. So these are a couple, so these are a couple bullet points on the benefits of the collaboration. As I said, I think we can skip this. So the collaborations currently, so we started this in the last 2 years, so it's kind of hard to kind of keep it going, but once you start producing in terms of papers and so on and so forth, it really goes much faster. So the biostatistical collaborations spread to sociology because of my wife, and she started collaborating with people at Hacettepe University. Hacettepe University, because of their really excellent past with İhsan Doğramacı and so on, they have this really great population research institution. I forgot what it's called in Turkish, but they are one of the most well-known pop centers in the whole world, too. In fact, World Health Organization, one of the survey is conducted by them, the European part of it. So Sam Friedman, who's a sociology professor, is collaborating with them to look into certain disparities in women and so on. That's about it. And if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer. Questions?
I think bringing faculty members from Turkey, either as postdoc or other capacity, and giving them a chance to work over here, either with you or your colleagues, or other areas. It doesn't have to be in the biostatistics. Of course, is the greatest thing, really. Why we're not doing more of that? And what we have to do?
That's a very good question. Part of the reason is that here we are, personally, I'm so overcommitted that this area is something that I can't really afford losing time. So I have personal interest in this. But I realize over the time is that if I spend and invest some time, in the end, I will be coming out of it much more in advance because of the partnership and publications. What is really hard to communicate with our partners, our colleagues here, American colleagues, is that why should they be investing their time into this? They don't see the product. So I think if we can kind of get them to understand this, it would be, I mean, faculty can be...
I understand. I think probably it will start changing shape after the first example.
Right.
I can give you one example. He was my student, Shakir Ayık. He's in Tennessee Tech. He's been teaching there for years. And he's in high energy physics. He goes back to Turkey. He goes to Japan, Italy, France, everywhere. But his major place is Middle East Technical University. He goes there summertime for 2 months. He gives them a job. He lays the project, and he comes back. They produce, and Shakir published paper.
Yeah, exactly.
Like crazy. I mean,
exactly, yeah.
You should see Shakir's citation. You should see Shakir's publication. And then his colleagues in the same department, they asked Shakir, would you take us to Turkey?
Yeah.
You know,
That's right.
I think if we can start this from somewhere,
Yeah.
it will
Absolutely.
catch like a big fire.
Absolutely, yeah. That's what I'm saying. And I think it's true in my case, it's more true. The reason I started this paper business, okay, is I need papers. We need to spread the word of statistical research to the greater scientific community. That's my motivation. But other than that, in order for this program to succeed, we have to produce. In statistics, the production is the paper. And in Turkey, for a student to publish, you can't, it's like buying them a brand new car because it's unprecedented. They have never been publishing. They write PhD theses that go unpublished. So if they get publications, we will never see the end of the queue because of this publication record. It's very hard to establish a culture where the publication is the gold standard. And that's what we are trying to do. Hopefully, I think it's going to happen. I mean, publication is not that difficult. It's just you have to work on it.
Sorry, sir, I'm going to apply again, but this time, do you have any kind of joint program, doctoral program in psychology?
In biostatistics?
In psychology.
I don't know psychology.
As you know that I have Asian face, I come from China. Turkey is a country that enjoys high levels of civilization and history. So I'm really interested in the sociology, archaeology, and also in terms of the history part. So I was really interested in doing some kind of cross-cultural psychology in Turkey. So I'm just inquiring, are there any kind of opportunity or program?
I think what you really need to do is that you need to identify a campus where they have joint degree programs. And you can ask Gloria or Ambassador which campuses. I don't know if we have any psychology programs. I think we have to solve this problem tonight.
Oh, Lord.
Sorry to put you on the
Thank
spot.
you, no, not at all. The only psychology dual diploma program is an undergraduate program, so.
So I think from that you can try to identify some faculty members and at least visit them.
Yeah.
So just
So postdoc study of
Yeah.
program. That's
right.
exactly what I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Question for Dr. Recai.
Hocam, Professor,
I hear from some people who go back to Turkey or who do joint studies